We are dealing with the most corrupt, callous, and incompetent presidential administration in the history of the United States. Period. And so on this of the list of what is empirical evidence of that point, let's talk about this war. He entered a war, got pulled into it by Bibi Netanyahu, let's be clear about that, entered a war that the American people do not want, putting at risk American service members, and among the many consequences of it, it includes jacking up the cost of gas so that on average Americans are paying at least $15 more to fill up their tank. Diesel costs 50% more, so that's what fuels a semi, a truck that otherwise delivers our food and our household items. And where do we think that cost is going to land? It's on the consumer. Let's understand that it is also, as he is wont to do and has always been, his feeble attempt to distract from the Epstein files. Okay? Let's understand it is his attempt to walk around, as he is wont to do, this insecure man, to walk around as though he is strong and will use the force of America's military against anyone whom he chooses. And to your point, when I served as Vice President of the United States, I met with over 150 world leaders, presidents, prime ministers, chancellors, and kings. Many of them multiple times, and I formed relationships. I have spent countless hours in the Situation Room, in my West Wing office in the White House, and steps down the hall in the Oval Office. And I will tell you, this president is the first president of the United States of either party since World War II to abandon America's responsibility to, one, a responsibility we assumed, imperfect though we are, to nurture and protect our alliances, our friendships, and to thumb his nose at them, and two, to not even pretend and in fact dismiss the importance of upholding international rules and norms, such as sovereignty and territorial integrity. And the end result, because I know we have limited time, is this. What he has done is he has, one, in the eyes of our allies, made us unreliable. Unreliable. And two, he has eroded whatever influence we had to be able to speak to certain issues, imperfect though we know we have been. You look at what he has done. You know, part of the work I did as vice president was to begin what I thought we need to do around changing the narrative between the relationship between the United States and the continent of Africa. And I led a delegation to the continent to visit various African nations. Why? Well, because one reason among the many, do you know, and I'm sure you do, the median age, the average age on the continent of Africa is about 19. It is predicted by the year 2050, 1 in 4 people occupying space on this Mother Earth will be on the continent. So that either presents an incredible opportunity for partnership, or to neglect that relationship, quite the opposite. So my point was, we need to not just think of ourselves as benevolent, but as a partner